Let's talk about how you can reinforce a teaching moment in an e-learning module with a point of view. Well, first of all, why is a point of view important? Well, a lot of times if we're just reciting words for an e-learning lesson or just reciting words in general, putting a point of view on them really allows them to make it our own and make it more interesting to the person that's listening. Because if I'm just going to drone on with word after word after word with no particular point of view, which I don't really have one right now, it's going to start to sound very robotic. And that can actually lead your listener to just kind of drift off into la la land and not get the teaching moments reinforced like you really want to do in an e-learning module. So putting a point of view on things can really help to draw the listener back in. Let's take an example where we are talking the learner through a procedure so that we can clean a surface. The sentence is, be careful not to use too much water so that the solution bubbles up. You want a smooth paste, right? Well, that doesn't necessarily draw the listener in or really reinforce any teaching moments. So we want to make sure we're reinforcing the teaching moment with a point of view. So be careful not to use too much water so that the solution bubbles up. Saying it like this, be careful not to use too much water so that the solution bubbles up. And I actually used my facial expression. I used my point of view to say, bubble up, we don't really want that. So there's a lot of kind of subtext that's going on underneath that point of view that can help to reinforce that point. We're going to continue that point of view by saying, you want a smooth paste. And that is a point of view that will absolutely reinforce a teaching moment for your listeners so that they can actually digest and understand and comprehend the words that you are speaking.